Hi, and welcome to the Digital SAT Blueprint, your reading and writing skill building approach. For me, learning is a skill building process. Preparing for the SAT is not different from learning anything else. It's also a process of building your knowledge and skills. And to build your skills, the last thing to do is to follow the spectator's approach. Imagine yourself a spectator in a stadium, like these guys, watching 11 players kicking a ball, and your job is to cheer. You might feel that you're involved in the game, but the truth is, you're not. The spectator approach in preparing for the SAT is to sit and watch your teacher answering questions and you're not involved. You might think you mastered the trick of the trade. However, without concentrated hands-on exercises and sustained skill building, you would never achieve confidence or mastery like these students. The result is catastrophic. As you start this academic journey, you will notice that this book ensures that all the skills required for your SAT success are well presented and covered thoroughly so you can approach the test with confidence. This book started from the big four revealed domains by the College Board: craft and structure, information and ideas, standard English and convention, and finally expression of ideas. Then it employed reverse engineering hundreds of real SAT questions to identify the sub-skills tested under these domains, ensuring that you get the comprehensive guide to trust. So as you see here, every domain has a set of skills, and every skill is discussed in a chapter. This book integrates learning with immediate practice. Each chapter contains specialized SAT-based exercises designed to reinforce the skills covered. These exercises resemble actual SAT questions in both format and challenge. As you work through them right after studying a chapter's content, you can immediately apply what you've learned and find areas that might need more attention from your side. For a holistic learning experience, each chapter concludes with a comprehensive answer key. These keys explain the rationale behind every choice. Also, they serve as an immediate feedback mechanism, helping you understand and fix any conceptual gaps. The reading or writing skill building approach, but how is that so? Simply, if you're a fresh SAT taker, then you have clear 3 major steps. No more generic tips and tricks. First, self-assessment with pretest. Begin by taking the pretest to identify your weak points. After you're done with the test, you will find an answer key with the correct answers and sub-skills assessed by questions. If you miss a question, label the skill that you need to study first. Look here. So we have domains. Then under each domain, we have skills. For example, second domain, text purpose. Second domain, vocabulary, sentence completion. Let's say that you answered 1, 2 correct, but 3, 4, 5 wrong. Label them here. So by the end, you will have a clear image and a credible image of your actual SAT level. What if I don't know the answer? Simply label the question with IDK and consider it as incorrect. Second, studying. Prioritize your study by focusing on the domains and skills where you had the most errors. For example, if you missed several questions related to evidence support, you need to focus on practicing that skill. I refer to the Command of Evidence chapter. Don't forget, the book has targeted practice questions for each domain and skill. You should use them extensively. And finally, reassessment with the post-testing. After a period of focused study and review, and this might take like 2 to 4 months, you should take the post test. Okay, so what if I took the test before and I have a reading or writing skill performance report? What should I do? Then this is your starting point. Your starting point is the reading or writing skills performance report provided on the College Board website, and compare your results to these domains. Then prioritize the weakest domain to go through first. Piloted and proven effective. This is what you see here. So what does this mean? Simply, this means that this book was extensively piloted before release to ensure its efficacy and relevance. This piloting involved testing, feedback collection, multiple enhancements, as the primary objective of this process was to tailor the book's content and methodology to align perfectly with the specific needs and challenges faced by international students like you. This refinement means that you're not just holding a study guide, you're holding a blueprint for success, designed with a keen understanding of your precise needs. Now, let's see the book. Okay, this is the digital SAT blueprint. And let's take a chapter as a sample. Let's go for boundaries and mechanics. In this chapter, we have skills, and all of these skills are assessed on the SAT. And as you see, we have explanation and questions to assess your understanding, explanation, questions related to the skills explained, and so on through the whole chapter. By the end, we have SAT-based exercises. Okay? And this is to assess every single point discussed on the chapter. We have, for this chapter, we have like 73 questions. And finally, the answer key. The answer key, as we said before, is part and parcel of your study. So as you see here, for example, if you make a mistake at 1, this means that you need to get back and study middle or positive. If you make a mistake at 49, so get back and study the punctuation of non-essential elements, and so on. This is a sample chapter. We have the pre-test here. So after you're done with the pre-test, go to the pre-test scoring guide, and there's a similar scoring guide also with the post-test. And finally, after you're done, go to the post-test and do the same here. Okay, for the post-test. There's something interesting here, which is the cracking guide. This is the cracking guide of the book. For example, it gives you the very, very simple tips and tricks. For example, if you have 2 transitions with the same meaning, so both of them are incorrect. If you have 2 words with the same meaning in the vocabulary questions, so both of them are incorrect. Okay guys, now we came to the end of our orientation today. Thank you very much for watching. See you.